drives stable, no vibration at all in the handlebars. And still quiet. I'm only at 4,000 RPMs. I got about 2,500 more RPMs before I red line. It's not a scooter. It's not a scooter. It's not. Let me try to defend this thing. Here's the thing. I also have members of my family that want to start riding. Okay, this bike is about as easy as it gets to ride. So what this bike isn't, it is not a sport bike. It has the fairing, it sort of looks like one, but it's got a foot forward foot position. It's definitely not a sport bike. Is it a cruiser? No, the wheelbase is only 2 inches longer than a sport bike. The wheelbase is 4 inches shorter than a cruiser, so not really a cruiser. 4.3 inches of travel in the front and rear. Cruisers usually have a thin, tall front tire and a short, fat rear tire. This has two 17-inch wheels, a 120 on the front, 160 on the back. Pretty much the same wheel setup as a Ninja, so it's not really a cruiser. You know, the VTX series is 5 inches of travel in the front fork. This does not have that. Buzz around, take it to work, get about 65 miles per gallon, unless you hammer it. Then you'll get more like 58. Even so, still pretty good. Well balanced in the corners, like a sport bike, but a Ninja 650 will smoke this bike pretty much every day. So why would you buy one of these? Well, let's see. The reason I bought it was because it corners, like it's a lot of fun to corner it. I ride to work, I ride on the weekends, I have a YouTube channel, so I ride every single day, even in the winter. So I needed something I could put the miles on. I've already got the V-Strom. That's the one, if I go, like, if I'm gone for hours and hours and I'm going deep, and it's gonna be gone all day, I take the V-Strom because, you know, 5.3 gallon tank, 60 miles per gallon, 300 mile fuel range, you can't lose. This is about 180. This corner is a lot better than the V-Strom. This is a fun, zippy little ride. I mean, it's not super fast, it's not super slow. 0 to 60 is about a little over 6 seconds. So it's not the slowest bike, it's not the fastest bike, but it sounds good, it rides great, feels good, and I needed something I could put insane miles on because I was using the bikes, my video bikes, my V-Strom and my Thunderbird. I was starting to put some serious daily miles on those, and so I wanted something I could just put daily miles on without worrying about. Okay, this is it. Now, this thing at night, I found the headlight to be pretty good. You know, I didn't think it wasn't too bad. It was better than the stock halogen you get in a typical cruiser. So I didn't think it was that bad. I leave the high beam on all the time, which I don't know if I should do that, but I do. I liked everything about it. It hit all the right buttons for me. If I want to go fast, I take the Thunderbird. If I want to go a little bit off-road and get nasty in the mud, I take the V-Strom. Okay, a couple things. 4.3 inches of travel in the suspension. But what makes up the difference that actually makes this bike really comfortable is the seat. This is one of the most comfortable stock seats I've ever been on in my life. I mean, I've got a Mustang seat on my VTX 1300, and this to me is more comfortable than that. And I could be on this for hours, and it's absolutely awesome. And it does eat up that suspension difference for me. It really does, all the bumps, and I mean, it just helps. They may have thought that one out pretty well. They canted the motor 62 degrees forward, so you got good weight on the front wheel, which is why you can't pop a wheelie with this bike. It's low center of gravity in the corners. That's all wonderful stuff. What bothers me is they had a real opportunity here. It's like they saw how much engine they put in here and said, well, how big can we make the gas tank? Oh, 3.18 gallons. Oh, well, then that's how big the gas tank's going to be. Oh, okay then. You know, and it just seems like it missed the mark a little bit. You know, if they had given you that one extra gallon and gone 4.2, or even an extra half gallon, I mean, an extra gallon would have given this bike a fuel range of about 250 miles, which would have then really, in my mind, made it a good tour. But having a fuel range of about 170, 180 miles before you got to start looking for a gas station, it doesn't really make this a good tour. So I'm still trying to figure out, what is this? There he goes. exactly what the CTX 700 won't do. But you know, it's got a good soundtrack, it's comfortable, it's easy to ride. Chilling out on the highway, clickable, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm telling you right now, if you ever gave this bike a chance, it would be the strangest bike you ever loved. It's really quite good. Even with its shortcomings, it's quite good. That's my opinion. I don't know, it's good to have the sound. This bike was so quiet with the stock pipes, man, I had to take them off. Well, it's been a hard day of filming. Wonder if my wife had the common courtesy to stock the fridge. Oh, what do you know? She left me a wee sody. Aye, she's a good lass. And so you need to be able to work on your bike pretty easily. Changing the spark plugs, pretty easy. There and there. So that's easy enough to get to. The only bummer is if you change the air filter, you are taking a bunch of fairings off. I like the storage compartment, I use that. Okay, I've got the 6-speed manual because I don't personally believe in automatic motorcycles. I don't care if I get blowback over that. I don't believe in automatic motorcycles. You've given control, so much gear control back over the bike. And I know a lot of them are brilliant. The computers are great. I've heard all the arguments. I like having pure control over what gear I'm in and rev match, and then I know exactly what the bike's doing. I don't like giving that over to a computer, like, ever. So this bike does not have ABS, so that's okay. My other two do. I don't mind riding without ABS. Here's my short shut exhaust. Makes all the noise. I like it. You know, even with the twin piston, single rotor in the front and single piston in the back, you know what? Even with that, it's got really good stopping power. I've had no issues with it. It's a light bike, carries the weight very low. It's pretty cool. If I need anything else, I'll add accessories to it. So let's talk about what this bike isn't.